Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, my friends. Welcome to 2023 here on the channel. My name is Niskanen and this is my channel for making all of my own clothes. And well, this year I'm mostly making bags. That's how it's gonna work here. So let me show you. This week or this month. So before I start with the bag, let me explain. I got into this adult education center provided program called in Finnish Hyväksi kotiompelijaksi. It's 3 years long and the first semester is started, well, actually, by the time that you see this, it has just started last week, I think. Last week? This week? Anyway, so I'm going to be adjusting, and I still have a puppy that is under a year old, and we are trying to make him become a very good dog citizen, and he's going to require a lot of training. And I still have a day job and a second job as a writer. So with that in mind, I'm just making one video per month, mostly. I may or may not make some clothing videos here and there as I get them done. We'll see how much I have time for, actually, once the year starts going. But since you all like bag videos so much, I figured I would give you what you want with the only video that I am probably going to be able to make per month. So with that in mind, this week I'm making a Kandou patterns, Kandou crafts, Kandou bucket bag. It's basically a bucket for craft stuff. I've been getting back into knitting lately, and I've been missing having more project bags, so that's what I'm making. My main fabric is going to be this lovely peacock canvas, which will look familiar if you've seen my York apron video. It is the same one, or the scraps of the very same one. Since I am going to want this to be able to sort of stand on its own, because I'm going to be using it probably mostly for sweaters or light cardigans, light sweaters or light cardigans, or like larger shawls maybe. So I am going to want it to be able to stand on its own. Anyway, I am going to be using this interfacing. It is what is the word? Self-adhering? Iron-on interfacing. My goodness, that's anyway. So I'm going to be using that interfacing. That is the same one that I used for the fronts of my cashmere auburn jacket, and I feel like it was a very good mixture of stiffening and movable, which is going to be very nice here. And lastly, as the contrast fabric for the string casing and also the lining, I'm going to be using this super bright sci-fi thing is a very good description for this. Yes, so let's get to sewing. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to interface the, so I'm only interfacing the bottom and the the sides. I'm not going to be, the pattern tells you to interface also the pocket and I think also the top contrasting fabric. I don't think I'm going to be, I'm probably not going to interface the top thing, but I'm definitely not going to interface the pocket, because it is already being made out of canvas, and canvas is very rigid already, so I don't need that much rigidity in the pocket. So yeah, that's it, I think. I will see you on, if I remember correctly, the first step is to construct the pocket. So I will see you on the other side of, on the other side of the pocket, and we'll see how this starts to actually move. Alright, the front pocket, it is done. I also have my little pride tag here. So the next order of business is to attach the other piece of the outside to this piece, and then to sew both of those onto the bottom. So I will see you on the other side of those two things. But look, it's gonna be so cute. Anyway, well, no, actually, the very first thing is to sew the, this piece, whatever it's called, I can't remember, something, bottom facing or something, can't remember. But this piece onto the other piece of the front, and then top stitch that, and once that's all done, then put these two pieces together and then put them both together with the bottom. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will see you on the other side of those things. All right, so the outside is finally finished, and yes, you can hear a slight cold in my voice. It has been several days because I got a cold. I swear, anytime someone with a cold gets so much as looks at me, I get a cold. So anyway, here is the outside. I added ready-made, this is just a cotton webbing, I think is the word. It's just a strap, a cotton thing. I added my little tag, made with pride, because it is, and it is. So yes, the next thing, oh, I meant to note this. The pattern tells you to put the straps on either side of this center front and center back, but I chose to do them on either side of the side seams, mostly because that way I can sort of keep it. Most likely, most of the time, this bag is going to spend time in my my office with a project inside of it. So I feel like the pockets in front are going to be more usable if there isn't handles hanging out right in front of it, because these are going to hang. Let's face it, how one way or another they're going to hang. The finished result is going to end up looking more like this, I think. So they're supposed to point upwards, but these are gonna hang. Like you see, they're gonna hang. So I feel like the pockets are going to be more usable with the handles on the sides while it's just hanging out. It's going to be more usable if you're going to be using the pattern mostly just running about. But this one is going to be used mostly while I'm in the office, because my little boy here has learned the joys of chewing on wool yarn. We can't have that. That's not enjoyable for me or my projects. So yes. So the next step in the process is to do all of that again, but for the lining pieces. With the exception that these pieces here, I can't remember what they were called. The facing? Anyway, the bottom thing that goes around, those are absent from the lining pattern. So for the pocket, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sew instead of just the top, we're gonna sew both the top and the bottom, and then top stitch the top and attach the bottom at about the same point in the full piece, except that it's gonna be on the thing. Anyway, yes, so I will see you on the other side of the fully completed lining. Oh, except there is one added step that wasn't on the outside, and that is to top stitch the bottom seam allowance. Top stitch it up to the lining side, whatever. Yes. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get to that, and I will see you on the other side of a completed lining. Alright, so the outside is done, the inside is done, and they have been attached together. I also neatened the thing around. Now, the next thing that I need to do is to do the drawstring section, and to do that I I sew them together part way, then I finish the seam allowances, and then I turn the part way. So I make string alleys, and then once those are done, I believe you put the thing on so that it's right sides together with the outside, and then you sort of turn it around and then sew it again so that both this raw edge and the only raw edge remaining on the drawstring section both get enclosed at the same time. Not quite sure how that's gonna happen, but we will see. We will see, I'm sure. In the meanwhile, my dog has been woefully neglected. He has never been pet in his entire life. So, cue the dramatics. This dog, I swear. He's very dramatic. Anyway, time to make the drawstring section and finish this entire thing because I am very close. I will see you on the other side. Alright, we are done. Done, Zoe. I still need to add string up here, but I don't have any that is suitable right now. So, I've got, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do linen tape, which is this thing. This is navy linen tape, and that's not gonna do. There's black handles, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some black linen tape in order to match the handles. But otherwise it's done. It's done. It's so cute. It is going to be going into use basically right away. I have some off-white linen tape that is a bit narrower than this one that I'm going to put in for now because, well, I actually do need this bag. So yeah, it's a very simple project bag for, well, I'm going to use it for my knitting projects. I've got a sweater on the way that is going to enjoy living in this instead of my little puppy's mouth. Well, little, he's like 25 kilos right now. Anyway, that's about 50 pounds, I think. Something like that. So anyway, I've got a sweater on the way that is going to very much enjoy living here instead of my puppy's mouth. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. I think I'm definitely gonna make more of this. It is a very good time. It's cute, it's functional. What can I say? I am honestly probably going to make like 2 more of these in different configurations. Anyway, this has been a wonderful start to the year. Alright, I ran out of battery and decided to stop for long enough to put in the tape. And here it is. So, this is the bad boy. It is even cuter now, somehow. But I think the black one, the black linen tape is going to be the way to go. Although I do need to figure out something about the fraying edges. But that's for then. This is a temporary solution. Anyway, this has been the Kandou Bucket Bag. Large option. Highly recommended. The size is about a shawl size if you're looking for a project bag for knitting. I'd say about a shawl size, maybe a sweater. As long as you're not trying to keep the product in there as it's coming together. I would suspect that the smaller size is about maybe a cowl size, maybe hats, stuff like that. Yeah, it's very cute. Highly recommended. I am a fan. Yeah. Such a pretty bag. And useful too. Anyway, I think I mentioned before, I'm only doing 1 planned video per month. At the same time, I may do some extra videos here and there over the course of the year as I work on things and wind up with stuff or videos to show you about those things. This month I'm probably going to be working on my extra time that is not directly sewing. I'm probably going to be working on wardrobe planning for the foreseeable future. I need to declutter my existing wardrobe and go through, take out the stuff that I'm never gonna use and give it a new life elsewhere, and all that stuff. So I think I'm at least going to try to see if there's anything in there that can be shared. And yeah, so this is January. For February, I'm also actually going to be working on a Kandou project. I'm going to be making the Kandou hipster bag. I know, 2 Kandou projects in a row. That seems excessive, but my mom needs a fanny pack. So, you know, I'm making her one. And I've been meaning to make the Kandou bag, the Kandou hipster bag, for a while now. But she only told me that she's looking for one after I had started this one. So yeah, anyway, Kandou Bucket Bag, size large. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things, and I will see you at the latest next month.